Now, Friday the 13th Part 2 is a 1981 horror movie that tells the story of Jason. After seeing his mother killed at the hands of a surviving camp counselor 5 years earlier,
well, I'm Mrs. Voorhees.
the presumed dead Jason is out for vengeance against all attendees at the reopened Camp Crystal Lake. So, why should you watch this movie? Reason number 1, Jason kills Alice. Yes, Alice, the lone survivor of the Camp Blood murders. Alice is quickly killed off by Jason. Now Alice, if you can recall, beheaded Jason's mom, Pamela.
You never paid any attention. Did to him. Look what you did to him.
Now Pamela had killed off all of the attendees and camp counselors.
Get her. Kill her. Kill her.
Now with Alice's death being so early, this movie was rewriting the concept of a franchise. I mean, if our final girl is killed off, that means that everyone is fair game and no one is safe. Reason number 2, Jason kills Crazy Ralph. Now, while we can't look at Crazy Ralph's death as just collateral damage, but let's be mindful, Crazy Ralph's death had a much bigger impact.
Okay. And then
I told the others. They didn't believe me.
He's the guy who warns the visitors to stay away from Camp Blood. So when Jason kills Ralph, no one can be warned.
You're all doomed. You're all doomed.
And this means that anyone can meet their demise. Reason number 3, more violence.
Sandra.
Now this installment of the franchise is meant to be bloodier. Jason is meant to be an insatiable killing machine. Now in order to achieve his goal, he needs more victims. Jason has his mother's talent for killing is ramped up a bit more in this film. Reason number 4, more sex appeal. Now the one thing these Friday the 13th movies are known for, it's the sex appeal. These movies aren't afraid or shy about putting the sexiest women front and center, only to be disposed of by the killer. While part 1 only gave us a taste of this, this sequel goes out of its way to give us all the goods. Reason number 5, Mrs. Voorhees' baby boy.
Jason, mother is talking to you.
Now Jason picks up where his mom left off. But gone are the days of a human hiding in plain sight. We get our first look at Jason by seeing him in a mask. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. Jason is seen throughout this movie done in a sack over his head. Similar to something like you see the old KKK wear or the Texarkana killer in the movie The Town That Dreaded Sundown. Now, before we get the Jason look we've come to know and love, let's remember, he started from humble beginnings. Now, here's an interesting fact. In this movie, he's not as prolific as a killer as he is in later movies. So this is just the infancy of a slasher icon. end, Friday the 13th Part 2 is a step up from Part 1. Our killer is more unhinged and more durable. Now granted, the Jason in this movie is likely the weakest he'll ever be in the franchise, but this is a teenage Jason, so expect to see him make more mistakes. Mistakes he's not going to make in future installments. Now I enjoyed this installment. It's not as slow paced as the first one, but it's pretty much a sign of things to come. And until next time, when CEDtalks horror. Now, if you want to wear merch from your favorite horror movies, then I've got just the thing for you. Just click on the link in the descriptions and in the pinned comments that says horror movie shirts. Our store has the best designs, and we'll see you there. Now, this video is sponsored by my Patreon supporters. Thank you for your support, and God bless. The Rewind is our exclusive membership section, and by joining the Rewind, you'll receive exclusive content not found anywhere else. You'll receive early releases, video shoutouts, behind the scenes footage and photos, unreleased and unedited kill scenes that we can't show you on YouTube, plus special commentary from yours truly, CEDtalks. So join the Rewind today by clicking the link in the descriptions and in the pinned comments.